I think in its fourth year of recognizing the best talent in FM radios and radio in general, I think Golden Mics is clearly one of the industry benchmark initiatives. And looking at the quality of entries and the degree of response that we got this time, I was fairly impressed with the wide diversity of talent that exists. And clearly the forum is designed very well to capture the best talent and to make sure it is recognized in the most appropriate format. So my compliments to the entire Exchange4Media team and the Impact team for really institutionalizing this event and allowing a wide diversity of jury members to come together to deliberate and decide on the winners.
Could you also speak to me about radio as a medium, how effective it is to generate content?
I think, given the paucity of time in both urban and semi-urban areas, radio has an all-pervasive medium. It is with you even when you have other activities that are going on, and that kind of defines the utility of this medium as, a 24-hour with you kind of a medium. And I think most of the jury members, even in our deliberations, spoke about the fact that campaigns that were extremely well executed either had radio in its as a core of its elements, or really used leverage radio as a critical part of the overall multimedia campaign. To my mind today, if you want to reach out to a mass audience with a very specific message, there is no way you can go with a single media. And in that context, I think radio becomes critically important to be able to convey effectively the message that you're trying to convey.
Coming to questions about then Bhaskar,
Sure.
if you can just help me out, like how do you feel the Bihar launch fits into the overall plan for 2014 for Delhi?
Okay. So Bihar launch is one of the most exciting launches for us right now. I mean, it represents a market where there is enough latent potential for readership growth, and the quality of journalism that we bring to the fore is something that the readers of Bihar and Patna in specific have been waiting at for a while. We believe that it is in keeping with our strategy of focusing on tier 2 and tier 3 metro. The rising economic potential and aspirations is really the maximum in these markets, and that is in keeping with the Bhaskar strategy of capturing the tier 2 and tier 3 India by providing both the readers a very good credible journalism, as well as to advertisers really a medium that reaches out to the TG that they're trying to impress, especially in terms of categories that are highly aspirational, whether it is automobiles or lifestyle goods or consumer durables and services and so on and so forth. So we are fairly excited at this launch, and that has been a Bhaskar tradition to be number one from day one. We're quite proud to share that even in case of Patna launch, we are at about over 170,000 copies and counting, higher than anybody else in the market. And there are players that are there in that market for a legacy long period of time. But we have really struck a chord with the readers there that is unique, and we hope to build on that and maintain the expectations that we have set up. I'm quite delighted to report that even advertisers have responded in kind, both national advertisers and local advertisers. There's a great deal of interest in what we are going to do in Patna. So we are all gung-ho.
And how important are smaller markets
Sure.
for Delhi Bhaskar?
Quite important. See, if you look at the Bhaskar presence across the country, we have specifically focused on tier 2 and tier 3 metros. And we believe that the potential of these markets is something that hasn't been exploited fully yet. In fact, this decade, the entire decade of 2010 through 2020, will belong to the tier 2 and tier 3 India coming of age and really aspiring to get all the products, goods, services, and facilities that the urban India has enjoyed for a while. So I think it is the overall process of economic upliftment that lends itself very well to the Bhaskar presence, and with our multifaceted presence, not just in terms of print, where we clearly are the largest circulated Hindi daily, we are the largest read newspaper in the country, with FM radio complementing our print presence, and with a very strong digital business both on dailybhaskar.com, dainikbhaskar.com, and Divya Marathi and divyabhaskar.com. We actually cover a wide range of mediums through which we reach out to the audience, both the readers and the advertisers.
Also, how do you see the popularity of digital medium affecting the overall media landscape, and how will print adapt to the changing?
Well, actually, we believe that digital plus print actually go hand in hand. You find resonance of one campaign in another. In fact, in the recently held International Newspapers Association event at Delhi, the theme was print and digital, how they can go hand in hand. At Bhaskar, we are working with most of our advertisers to make sure that whatever campaigns they are having in print, there is a clear linkage to digital, so that the various age groups within the TG that adopts itself or associates itself with a particular medium in terms of ease and convenience of access is able to get the maximum out of that campaign. So we believe it will go hand in hand. In India, digital really remains challenged because of constraints of infrastructure, constraints of assets and devices, and not really that of content. And we believe ourselves to be an organization that is, really all about content and quality of readership access. Whether the medium is print or it is digital or it is FM radio, I believe we will continue to reinvent and transform ourselves as we go along and continue to reach out to the audiences. Thank you so much.